Hey guys, it's Goosebumps Completionist, and today I'm bringing you my Goosebumps Haunted Library ranking. Today we're going to be going through all three of the books included in the Goosebumps Haunted Library collection from 1996, and these stories include Don't Make Me Laugh, which was included with Frito-Lay's products, Bad Dog, which was included with Pepsi products, and The Halloween Game, which was included with Hershey products. Now, these three books make up the Haunted Library collection, and I think you actually had to mail away certain UPC qualifiers to even get this. But there were alternate ways to get these stories back then. I saw that people were getting Bad Dog on like boxer tags, and people were getting these books in the fan club mail. So there are alternate means to get these. But today's video, I'm going to be ranking all three of the exclusive books in this collection from worst to best. Now, before we go any further, all of these were rated on a short story basis, and just keep that in mind when I rate these, because if I graded these on a full book basis, they'd all be Fs. Just completeness of story, whatnot, it's just not there on a full book basis. But on a short story basis, they do compare to something like Tales to Give You Goosebumps short stories, which are inherently shorter, but these are much shorter than that, I would say. So these are almost kind of like flash stories, and yeah, not really short stories, but mini stories. Okay, keep that in mind. So might as well get into the ranking. If you want to know what I said about each one of these in like a review setting, I guess I'll put all the reviews in the description down below, where you can go click on these reviews and see my thoughts on them. But starting from the worst in the Haunted Library collection, honestly, is one of the worst Goosebumps stories I think I've ever read ever. And that story is Don't Make Me Laugh. This story, I gave a 1 out of 5 stars. It's genuinely terrible, even on a short story basis. This is probably the worst short story of all time in Goosebumps. It's one of the worst stories, I think, to ever come out of Goosebumps, period. I hate almost everything about this story, minus the twist, which kind of subverted my expectations. But like I said, the two main characters are bullies, and they go around tickling people. It doesn't really feel like Goosebumps at all. And the whole premise of them, being in the park and being abducted by aliens to take them to a planet, it's already been done before in way better products like Invasion of the Body Squeezers, Brain Juice. Apparently it was done in Haunting with the Stars and Earth Geeks Must Go. I haven't read those yet. But, it's been there, done that. It's been done better. It's actually been, I think, been done similarly better in other short stories. This is just really awful. The characters suck, the premise sucks, everything about this just sucks. It's one of the worst things I've ever read in the series, so yeah, there's that. Now the second one, this is such a disappointing one, because I love the idea behind this. It's very reminiscent to something like One Night in Pain House or Escape from Shutter Mansion, but I ended up giving this one a 2.5 out of 5. On a short story basis, that's not that bad. This one's okay, and it's The Halloween Game. So this one's about this kid is at this Halloween party run by this rich kid who's like aunt or grandma owns all these houses in these neighborhoods, and they're at the party having fun, and the kid's like, you want to have more fun? Let's leave the party and let's go to these houses where you apparently get all this unlimited candy. And all these kids are like, okay, let's do it. And then it starts getting really weird, and dragons and stuff start coming out of nowhere of these houses, and the twist is very meta. It comes out of nowhere, and like I said, the meta, if you're going to do a meta story, you should just start it from the beginning. I hate books that just seem like normal stories, and then they throw a meta twist at the end. I hate it. I hate it when it's done in The Blood They Did Everyone. And almost every book that has a meta twist at the end like that, when it's not meta to begin with. It's just, ugh. But, yeah, this had a fun premise. The Halloween atmosphere was really, really rich. It was fun. Had some fun, scary moments. There was like a panther scene, I think, that was pretty riveting. Some unusual stuff for a Halloween read, but I definitely recommend this one. So yeah, second place goes to Halloween Game. But this one, I gave a 3.5 out of 5, and this a 3.5 out of 5 on a short story basis for me is something I would go out of my way to reread again. This one was really good, and the best book in the Haunted Library collection, in my opinion, is Bad Dog. Without a shred of a doubt, it's Bad Dog. This one is just, it has a Stephen King story vibe. It feels like Cujo, like Michael Goosebumps fan said in his review of this book. I totally agree. There's something about this story that's really unnerving. It's like this dog just following you around. There's something cerebral about that fear, right? I didn't mention it in my review, but now that I'm thinking about it, there's something so primal about being afraid of animals, like predatory animals that can harm you, and that's like an instinctual kind of fear. So it operates on, like I said, the most primal of fears. And it's really well paced and well told. I like the characters in this. They go into some internal monologue as, shallow as possible, but it's there. The idea is really fun. You got, this dog following you around. You got this 2 sets of kids following you around as well. Something's not right. You kind of lose your cool. Then you just take them through the woods and try to dump them off in another town. I like that. I like the idea of the story. I kind of wish this one was a fleshed out short story from Tales and a little bit longer. But, yeah, this was a really good one. Especially for this series. None of them were great by any means, but this one definitely has the most potential to be great, if you get what I'm saying. Maybe the Halloween Game. Don't Make Me Laugh just needed to be scrapped, thrown in the toilet, and just destroyed. I don't know what they were smoking when they came up with that one, but Bad Dog is great. So, my thoughts on the Haunted Library collection. This is a really expensive book to get your hands on, y'all. This is probably the most expensive book collectible that most Goosebumps fans will have to get, right? Are these 3 books worth $200+ for reading? No. No. Seriously, no. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. If you want to check some out individually, go buy them individually and just kind of be patient. You can definitely find Don't Make Me Laugh a lot. Bad Dog comes up from time to time. Halloween Game you might have to wait for, but you can just do that. You don't need to buy this to read. I mean, this is just a pure collectible thing. Reading these is just more of a novelty, right? But they are kind of fun. And if you've read everything in Goosebumps and you've run out of stuff to read and you haven't read these before, these will be a good option for you to kind of just get some more Goosebumps stories, out of the franchise. Now, with that being said, would I go out of my way to recommend these as a whole? Sure. If you if you want to see, I guess, I don't know, some like lighter-hearted, shorter R.L. Stine books, I think there's other alternatives. You could probably go buy The Haunting Hour and stuff, but The Bad Dog would be the one I would recommend the most. Like, if you had to go out and just buy these for reading, go buy Bad Dog. Everything else is fine. I mean, now, is it, like I said, it's not worth the $200+ to buy this for reading. It's just not worth it, y'all. But for the nostalgia, it's cool to have in your collection. And that's all really the merit about these are. So, that's my thoughts on the Goosebumps Haunted Library collection. Let me know down in the comment section. Do you own these? Which one's your favorite? Which one's your least favorite? And which one's your middle favorite? I'm dying to know. And I'll see you next time.